Okay everybody, it's Jill and I'm here to explain to you a little bit about these containers and how they work. So I'm sure by now most of you have gotten your package and you've gotten these adorable little containers and you're freaking out because they seem a little small. I get a lot of messages and texts of people saying, oh my gosh, I'm going to starve to death. These containers are so tiny, but I promise once you start using them, you're going to see that they actually hold a lot of food. You're not going to go hungry on the 21-day fix, I promise. I love to eat. I get really hangry. That's a combination of hungry and angry. So if I'm happy on this plan and I'm not angry all the time, you won't be hungry, I promise. So let's go over the containers super quick. This is all in your food guide. And you can ask questions, but I just wanted to give you this video in case you wanted a really quick rundown. So, purples are going to be for all of your fruits. Green is for all your veggies. Red is for my favorite, protein. Yellow is carbs, and it is small, but you get several of them a day. And you can actually kind of push the carbs in there pretty well. Blue is for your healthy fats like nuts, avocados, things like that. And orange is for your seeds, nuts, and dressings. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use your little containers. You don't have to eat out of your containers. That's something that people get confused about. They're really just a measuring tool. Okay, so for my snack, I'm going to have some cottage cheese. I like to buy the low-fat, not the non-fat, not the regular, but low-fat cottage cheese. And I've actually found that Daisy has less ingredients and kind of weird things in it than other brands. So get Daisy if you can. If you're in Mobile, they sell it at Rouse's and I think also at Walmart. Okay, so I've got my red container because cottage cheese is a protein. I'm going to just fill my red container with as much cottage cheese as I can. You get to fill it all the way to the top. Okay, so you can see it's not really overflowing. This is my cottage cheese. I dump it into the bowl. This is a big cereal bowl, and you can't tell because it's white, but this is a lot of cottage cheese. Okay, now, I sent my kids to school with apple slices, and I had about half an apple left over. You really don't have to measure your apples if it's a normal size, you know, not one of those huge Honeycrisp. If it's a normal size apple, that just counts as a fruit serving, but I'm going to go ahead and measure it because I chopped it up, so why not? So I'm just going to put my chopped apple in here. Okay, and it's about half a container full. So I'm going to dump it on top of my cottage cheese. Whoops. Put it on the floor. Clean those up later. Okay, so here we go. Can you see what I've got going on so far? Now next, I personally have a hard time eating my orange container just because I've gotten used to eating my salads kind of without a dressing on it. So I like to get creative and try to use them as toppings. Sunflower seeds are great, and also chia seeds. Those are awesome. They're so good for you, and they're a great orange option. It's not in your container, but I'm doing hammer and chisel, and that was one of our orange options, so you can do that. I don't like a ton of chia seeds, so I'm going to fill this up about halfway. There we go. Pour it on top. And this is a huge, delicious snack. I'll be full for a couple hours at least. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I wanted to show you something else that I love to do, especially if you're prepping some of your food on Sundays, is I order these little containers from Amazon. You don't have to get these fancy containers. You can just get Tupperware, like the Take and Go, whatever they're called, from the grocery store that has a couple different sections. And what I did was I made a big batch of this buffalo chicken in the crock pot, and I roasted a huge bag of Brussels sprouts. And what I've done, I've already eaten 2 of them because I made 4 this week, but I just went ahead and portioned them out. Said this is a meal and this is a meal. This has 1 container of Brussels sprouts, which is a ton of Brussels sprouts, and 1 container of the chicken. And here we go. When I'm hungry, I just run in the door, pop this in the microwave. I can take it back in the car and eat with me, or I can just put it on a plate and enjoy it. But it makes lunchtime super simple. So if you have any questions at all about these containers or how to use them, please just ask in the comments below, or post a question in our group. So have fun, y'all. It's really, you can have so much fun with food. Try some different things and just think outside of the box. See ya.